Hey guys, what's going on? It's been a while since I did my last upload. I kind of intended to do another video a lot sooner, but just kind of been busy. So anyways, this video I'm going to be getting the car ready for the return to the drag strip. It's been a long time coming. Had a lot of setbacks and stuff like that, but it's finally time to hit the track. That's how I wish I could start this video. But yeah, no, that's not at all how this video is going to go at all. So yeah, so what had happened was, last video, replaced the head because I blew a spark plug out of the head. So, new head went on, everything was great, except it felt like it was a little down on power, and I was like, well, it's probably nothing. But I went ahead, I did a compression test. Compression test came back. It was like 150, 120, 120, 150 something. So that's pretty bad. So I went ahead, I did a leak down test. And what the leak down test told me, or what I could hear, was air coming out of the intake on 2 and 3. A little bit of air coming out the exhaust on every other cylinder. I mean, it's a little normal, but the air coming out the intake was pretty severe. So I ran it for a while, hoping that the valves would like break in or something. I know that's typically not a thing, but went ahead and gave it a shot. Didn't work out. So here we are again. Heads off the block. Head is on the bench and completely disassembled. So I went ahead, pulled the valves out. All the valves out. I could see on 2 and 3 where the valves weren't seating all the way. There's some wear marks on the seats, and the seats aren't even. So, yeah, it is what it is. I've seen heads come back from the machine shop, and the valves just never seal. It's just, sometimes it happens. It's not a big deal. This head, like I said, this head had been to the machine shop, had a valve job done, but then it was ran on the car for some time, not a long time, but a little bit of time. And that engine had a failure, and then the head just set. So it's a low mile head, but something happened. I don't think whatever happened damaged the valves. I just think that it's whatever. Anyways, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and hand lap the valves. Yeah, so so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try and hand lap the valves and see how that works. Shouldn't be too bad. It's not a bad job. It honestly took me longer to pull the head apart than it took me to get the head off the engine. So yeah, I decided that since it's apart, completely disassembled, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna port it and stuff too. The valves are already cleaned. So yeah, you can see where it was already cleaned up, the intake ports, but obviously it's still stalactites and whatnot on the inside. So it's already been port matched, so that's not too bad. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna go all the way into the, up into the, not too deep in there, but I'm just gonna go in there and clean up the castings. Not in this video, but maybe the next video. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try and hand lap these valves and see if it cleans it up. Basically, all this video was just an update to show you where I'm at and what's happening and why I haven't uploaded it in a while. Because basically, ever since I put the head on, it just didn't quite feel right. I had the timing wrong and I got the timing right, but still, it felt like it felt like it was falling off on the top end, like pretty severely. So I don't know, but anyways, I just was dealing with that and not filming anything else. So the other thing I'm going to do is, my old head has the Volvo 885 springs in them, the VS Power springs. So I'm going to go ahead and take those valve springs out of that head and put them into this head since it's apart right now. So it's typically my mindset is, if I have to pull something apart, if something breaks, if something goes wrong, I always try to use it as an opportunity to make something better. So like I said, since I have it apart and I have to relap those valves, I'm going to go ahead and port the head, put those new valves in there, or valve springs in there, and it'll be good for 8,000 RPM or whatever, and hopefully get to it. So hopefully get some good things happening. Yeah, it's a setback. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, but it's you watch like the Boosted Boys and stuff like that, and you see them rebuild engines and transmissions on the side of the road during race week, and you see Cletus blow up $10,000 engines and whatnot. It's just the way things go. Things could be worse. This isn't a big deal. Like I said, it took me 15 minutes. Oh, yeah, took me like 15-20 minutes to take the head off the car. It's not that big of a deal. It's just pulling the head apart took about an hour. Porting the head's gonna take probably a few days, but it's a hobby. Gives me something to do. Gives me content. So yeah, I may film some of the headwork stuff, but maybe not. I don't know. But anyways, that'll be it for this video. And like I said, it's just an update, let you know what's going on, and yeah, see you next time. So yeah, before I completely end this video, I figure I'd do a little sneak peek. So here's the valve seats after being lapped. The intake valves anyways, they've been lapped. They're coming out alright. They're definitely taking a lot of lapping to get them flat, but they are becoming flat, so the valves look pretty decent. I can get some light in there. But yeah, the valves are looking pretty decent. I got a line on that one, so it's not a great example. But anyways, they're looking pretty decent. Started porting as well. Alright, so started cleaning up the castings a little bit. So you can kind of see in there. Here's one that has not been done. You can see how rough that is versus that. Like I said, this is just rough. I haven't done it completely, but it's coming. So next video will be about me porting and what I look for and yada yada yada. So anyways, yeah, next video will be me finishing up the port work and all that fun stuff. Yeah, so next video I'll go into, the porting and what I used and, all that fun stuff. Little bits and yada yada yada. Till next time.